And we are so back. Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 2, and this time Episode 17, Lake Laogai, Laogai. The episode will correct me on how to pronunciate it, but until then, welcome in. The Sarcastic Geek here, happy to have you on board. Just an early heads up, it looks like the channel hasn't grown as intended, which, does happen. And more or less, just an early heads up, if you guys see videos at a slower rate, it's because I'm looking in the old job market and I pick something up because, gotta make money. It's, everyone's in the same exact boat, but enough of real talk. I'm excited for this episode. I'm excited to get in and talk about it. As always, if you guys want to keep, the metrics just at least decent or happy, like button, consider subscribing, all that good stuff. For the time being, still every other day on long format, full reaction videos with shorts in between for your viewing pleasure. And I'm excited to see what this episode gets on about because we just had Jet being brainwashed last episode. And we had Appa being flipped and captured again by the Long Fei. So things are getting, or by Long Fei, who runs the Dai Li. There we go. So things are in an interesting state. But without further ado, let's do further and engage. No offense, Sokka. I don't think you should quit art school or enlist into art school. Last time we had, an Austrian not get in art school, things went drastically awry. Maybe focus on something else.
Why are feet coming out of it?
Those are horns. I haven't seen him in a while, okay?
It looks just like them to me.
Thank you. I worked really... Why do you feel the need to do that?
Because it's hilarious, it works, and everyone still believes it. It's a good time for Toph. Let her have it.
Good tea is its own reward.
But it doesn't have to be the only reward. How would you like to have your own tea shop?
My own tea shop? This is a dream come true.
Iroh, don't let fame and fortune go to your head. We've seen this happen to so many people where they were great people beforehand, then they got the bag, and well, turns out they were terrible people the whole time.
Mushi, if you stay, I'll make you assistant manager. Wait, senior assistant manager.
I'll provide you with a new apartment in the upper ring. The tea shop is yours to do whatever you want. Complete creative freedom.
Well, that's business, baby. And Iroh is taking his star and seeing how far he can shine with this thing. This is his dream, though, so I hope it works out for him because, again, this is what kind of looks like when your old job is trying to keep you, but your new job is trying to hire you, or another place is trying to, poach you. One offer is clearly way better than the one that we've been dealing with and putting up with and saying there's been problems that no one noticed or took care of for a long time. See what I'm saying? And just like that, we're back, baby! Zuko is on one. Because he hasn't said one word about the Avatar in a good long while now. Time enough for his hair to grow all the way back. And now our boy is just like, you know what? I'm gonna go revisit some old flames and rekindle that passion. Which, hazard a guess, probably not your best option.
Jail? Of course not. The Dai Li are the protectors of our cultural heritage.
But you disappeared at the Earth King's party.
Oh, I simply took a short vacation to Lake Laogai, out in the country. It was quite relaxing.
But then they replaced you with some other woman who also said her name was Judy.
I'm Judy.
Oh, she's not the same. She's been jetted out of here, and that's an unfortunate pun, but, she's not the same. The Judy that you met that I was rather rude to was just trying to save her and preserve her own life, and now we're seeing the shell of what's left.
You are absolutely forbidden by the rules of the city to continue putting up posters.
We don't care about the rules and we're not asking permission. We're finding Appa on our own and you should just stay out of our way.
I mean, at a certain point, this is what was going to happen. We need to have rules and regulations and permits. Tell your HOA to go ahead and shove it clear up where the sun don't shine. We are looking for our lost bison and one of our best friends, Appa. And we're going to find him. Screw your rules.
From now on, we do whatever it takes to find Appa.
Yeah, let's break some rules!
Toph, that may have been overboard. We still are living here, currently. So let's not blow up our home in the sake of fixing things. I know you could probably make it a rock wall, but not everyone wants a rock wall in their home.
I don't think I can keep working like this.
Judy, the Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
Okay, so that's the trigger phrase. That is the phrase that, turns them into the Winter Soldier, and now all of a sudden they can't think, act, or be themselves. Got it. They tried some level of personal freedom, but the Earth King invites you to Lake Laogai, and boom, gone.
The Jasmine Dragon. It's dramatic, poetic, has a nice ring to it.
The Avatar's here in Ba Sing Se, and he's lost his bison.
We have a chance for a new life here. If you start stirring up trouble, we could lose all the good things that are happening for us.
You knew this would come back to roost, Iroh. You knew this would come back to roost. It was a matter of time before your lovely charade of family, which is not a charade to him, is going to have to come to an end. Zuko is still hell-bent on getting his honor back and doing the whole I'm the prince of the Fire Nation, but even though I've seen the atrocities of the Fire Nation's committed, I don't care. I want a better life, Zuko. It's hard to really root for Zuko, but you do empathize with what it entails for him personally. Just not at the expense of Iroh's dream here.
There's nothing wrong with a life of peace and prosperity. I suggest you think about what it is that you want from your life, and why.
I want my destiny.
What that means is up to you.
Iroh is spitting. They're both having very good points. Zuko wants what he believes he deserves. He can't quantify what that is. And Iroh is pointing that out directly, saying, look, I know everyone's told you this is what you want, but is this really, truly in your heart what you need? This could be the wrong path for you. And it's the first time someone's ever put that solid wall in front of Zuko and made him, actually reflect on, is this what could be best for me?
Toph, I guess you should just come with me.
Why? Because you think I can't put up posters on my own? It's upside down, isn't it?
Upside down, inside out. But it's a good try. And, I like the passion behind trying to help us find Appa. You have never been the problem with Appa. Just an unfortunate person who had to make a rash decision to save the group. That otherwise we would have all died right then and there. And lost Appa. So, now, it's a good try on the posters.
Katara? I think I can help you. Katara, I've changed!
Oh, this bum is back. I hate Jet, but I wonder how different he really is going to be. Lake Laogai seems to be a terrible vacation spot in the Earth Kingdom. Boy, are we happy she wasn't experiencing some of the things Aang was just a couple days ago in the desert. Well, weeks ago in the desert. Because any one of those icicles just a couple inches over, and that is... well, that jet has been grounded.
But I don't even have the gang now. I've put all that behind me.
You're lying!
He's not lying.
How can you tell?
I can feel his breathing and heartbeat. When people lie, there's a physical reaction. He's telling the truth.
You know what? That's a kind of a double-edged sword, though, being able to tell when people lie all the time. Sometimes you want people to lie to you to comfort your feelings in certain situations. Knowing when they're lying through it all would probably diminish some of the return on that. I understand you shouldn't lie to folks all the time, but being able to always tell is kind of a double-edged sword I'm very happy I don't have. It's like when people are like, I want to be able to read minds. No, you don't. No, you don't.
What island? Where's Appa?
Foreman said some rich royal type on Whale Tail Island bought him up.
The double entendre on that. If you know, you know, but Whaletail Island sounds like a great place to visit. Okay, I'm gonna get back to focusing now.
Chance to find Appa. We have to try.
Must be nice to visit an island. I haven't had a vacation for years.
Don't you have some more hair to clean up?
Shuffle on, I get you.
Bro, he's just trying to make casual conversation here. You never talk with somebody while they're on the clock and they're just kind of shooting the breeze? Because you just shot him for no reason. Just chill, Katara. I understand you saw someone you trusted and happened to be a piece of crap that we all warned you about, but, you know, I guess now's your time to be indignant about it.
Was this guy your boyfriend or something?
What? No!
I can tell you're lying.
See? See? It's got to be obnoxious. But again, this is, I think, probably the only episode where she's going to bring this up. So, we'll see how well that comment by me ages. But, definitely also wasn't your boyfriend. You guys never even kissed. Like, this is, like, at best, like, that kid you had a crush on in middle school that had a crush on you back. And, like, you guys thought you were a thing, but, like, nothing ever came of it. Because middle school, nothing ever does.
How did you get away from the Dai Li?
The Dai Li?
I don't know what she's talking about.
He got arrested by the Dai Li a couple weeks ago. We saw them drag him away.
Why would I be arrested? I've been living peacefully in the city.
This doesn't make any sense. They're both telling the truth.
That's impossible.
No, it's not. Toph can't tell who's lying because they both think they're telling the truth. Jet's been brainwashed.
Yup. Ain't that lovely. Jet has been brainwashed, and they are both telling the truth. Jet has been peaceful for a few weeks now because he doesn't have his original brain. You can actually say he's a changed man. Now. Previously, it was all smoke and guff and BS, but now unfortunately, it's true. We just had to take away his free will in order to make him a better person. Not recommended.
If you don't want to end up like him, you'll do what I say.
And like that, the Blue Spirit is back. Zuko's on his vengeance path, and, well, this isn't his best arc. But at the same time, I don't think he was ever truly going to settle down and be a tea shop employee. I don't think that's ever really been him. It was probably somewhere in between of what he thinks his destiny is and what he's been doing currently.
Maybe Katara could kiss him. That should bring something back.
Maybe you should kiss him, Sokka.
Hey, just an idea.
A bad one.
Oh, wait, I got it. I don't think it's working.
Okay, that's definitely not him. The fact you just, spit that leaf out like it was something personal about that, that's your thing, dude. Don't knock it. That's who you've been.
The Fire Nation. Remember what they did to your family.
Close your eyes. Picture it.
Oh, damn, we met that dude. We actually met that dude earlier this season, and he was incompetent as all hell. Somehow, he managed to wipe out all of Jet's family. So, he's extra awful, and we should have had more suffering pertaining to him have transpired. And it's still awful, everything that did happen to Jet, but he did choose his own path in the end. He just embraced the darkness rather than the light.
Remember what Judy said? She said she went on vacation to Lake Laogai. That's it! Lake Laogai.
And here we go. We're about to jump into the heart and soul of the Dai Li. Zuko is on the same path. We're on the same path.
There's a tunnel right there near the shore.
Just imagine being someone who wanted to date Toph. You can't hide anything. You can't lie. And she's one of the most verbally brutal individuals out there. Your relationship would have to be straight and narrow from jump till the end. Or it would be your end.
I'm Judy. Welcome to La Sing Se.
We're so lucky to have our walls to create order.
Oh, no. This is some shining shit. I want nothing to do with this freaky deaky brainwashing program. So out. Of course, Jet would be the one leading the trap. He was a sleeper agent the whole time against his will, and he's still quite a formidable opponent, not even counting all the Dai Li who are hanging like Batman for aura purposes, because I can't imagine this was for any other purpose. So, yeah. Zuko will probably free Appa. That's cool, but we now have to deal with all these miscreants. It is crazy how good they are at threat assessment as the secret police. I understand it's their job and it's what they're supposed to be good at, but they literally looked at the group, figured out, hey, there's the Avatar. He's not the biggest threat. It's Toph. The blind girl is wrecking everybody's shit right now. So maybe we should focus all of our fire on her first. Go figure.
All right, Avatar, you've caused me enough problems.
Well, Lex. Oh, sorry, Lex. I mean, Mr. Krabs. Oh, just kidding. It's Clancy Brown. That's the voice actor. Iconic all the way throughout. But Long Fei, look. The reason you stopped everybody is because you're probably going to activate Jet, and then we're going to have to do an unfortunate 1v1 that'll probably be close to the death as possible. So, this is going to be uncomfortable for everybody involved.
You're definitely not.
Jet, the Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
And brainwashing. Awful in every medium it's ever been shown in. Not once has anyone used it for anything that could be even partially contrived as moral or sane at any point.
Uncle?
So, the blue spirit. I wonder who could be behind that mask.
What are you doing here?
Iroh, what are you doing? Are you just playing around so just Zuko has to, confront what's going on here? But I'm not going to act all that surprised that the Dragon of the West was able to find the super secret layer, in a couple of minutes had he decided to put his noggin to it. We're so lucky as a universe that he put his mind to tea instead of warfare. Remember how warfare went. He was quite good at it. Let's focus on the tea.
First, I have to get it out of here.
And then what? You never think these things through. This is exactly what happened when you captured the Avatar at the North Pole. You had him, and then you had nowhere to go.
I would have figured something out.
No! If his friends hadn't found you, you would have frozen to death.
Iroh's had enough. He's had enough. It's been 2 seasons. He's like, listen up, knucklehead. I have been patient. I have been kind. I've tried the gentle path. I've tried slightly sterner. Now you're going to get the real me. I'm pissed because I love the hell out of you and I want better for you. You need to think before you act. You need to have a plan before you just go out and do things. You need to try and understand what's going on around you so you can make what you want to happen. Pull your head out of your keister and you can do great things. Until then, this is just going to be a repeat after repeat after repeat of you failing and the Avatar making you look a fool and you almost dying because you're just not contemplating the consequences of your actions.
Stop it, Uncle. I have to do this.
I'm begging you, Prince Zuko. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
It's an important question for everybody. You have to look within yourself and decide what you want out of life. It's why I'm trying to do reactions. I want to be able to talk, communicate, and have fun with those who, while there's tons of reactors out there, can resonate somewhat with my style of content. If it doesn't work out, I at least go out knowing I tried. Zuko needs to look within himself and figure out what exactly is going to make him actually happy. And he's never done that. Because he's just like, I'm the Prince of the Fire Nation. I'm going to be the next in line to be king. It's all set in stone. It's done. I don't have to worry about nothing else. This is definitive. But what kind of prince and king could you become? You've never spent any time contemplating that. And that's what Iroh's getting at.
He can't make you do this. You're a freedom fighter.
Do it. Do it now.
Jet was strong enough to be able to resist the mind control, but he put everything into a Hail Mary. This is like why when you get in fights, haymakers are only a last-ditch solution if you can't win any other way, because the odds of it connecting and being a knockout blow are not there. And Long Fei, my dude, if he is as on business as he's talking about, where he runs the Earth Kingdom, the Earth King, and everything going on inside it with an iron fist, yeah, a Hail Mary against him might have been our only option. But it looks like we hit rock bottom.
This isn't good.
You guys go and find Appa. We'll take care of Jet.
We're not gonna leave you.
There's no time. Just go. We'll take care of him. He's our leader.
You've been able to talk this whole damn time and he let me talk all this smack? Long shot? What? Some people are a few words, but what compelled you to be of so few words we ended up here? I have so many questions, but back to the content.
You think we can outrun them? I don't think it's gonna matter.
We did march directly into their home base territory and then cause a bunch of shenanigans, and this is how competent villains should be. All right, cool. You are in my lair. It's like breaking into somebody else's home and them having the intricate knowledge of where every nook and cranny in that place is, and they know how to defend it and fortify it. You are just merely a visitor. I'm happy we're able to find our way out, but how are we going to find our way out of this? Appa said, I've had enough of your shit. Screw your walls. Screw your secret police. I'm him. All right. Way to make connections, buddy. You had a lot of steam to let off, and have fun letting it off. If you kill someone, I didn't say nothing.
I can handle you by myself.
3 splashes. Pretty good. Let's try again. See if we can get him a 6. Maybe hit a giant rock wall along the way.
You did the right thing, nephew. Leave it behind.
Rest in peace to the Blue Spirit. Until we meet again. One of the most legendary side characters for any character ever of a main show. But at the same time, like, Uzuko chose this time what was right. He saw the big picture and understood what needed to be done. If he's going to get his wish, he wants to do it on his terms. And freeing Appa, while on the surface of it, is like, you have literally nothing to gain, and you gain the Avatar a giant advantage over you. Sure. But you also realize that you could not have gotten Appa out yourself or controlled him in any form, manner, or idea whatsoever to make your plans come to fruition. It was a net negative no matter how you looked at it. He just chose the path where morally he could live with his decision. And that was a fantastic episode. Lake Laogai absolutely hit. And I know, I hate Jet. But nobody deserved this. He's a refugee from a war. He gave in to the darkness within himself, went down a bad path. That was all of his own volition post the death of his family. Then he gets some kind of fresh start that he was going to lie about taking, only to then fall directly into the same trials and tribulations he had before, get arrested, get brainwashed, and then have to try and kill his friends. No one deserves that. Ever. I list just about any name is like, I don't think morally it should be something that should be contemplated for any number of reasons. And for him to go out like this, realizing who he is and trying to help his friends at the very end, is tragic. But it definitely does raise the stakes of the Dai Li, Long Fei, and gives us a long-term villain that we still need to beat. I know we have yeeted him into the water and he's defeated, but this is Avatar. We don't get flimsy villains. We literally had our last villain, Zhao, dragged into the ocean, never to be seen again. So I'm interested to see what they do with this whole arc, and the fact that they just literally let out that he's controlling the Earth King. So that means even if we get a meeting, it's not going to be productive. Not in the slightest. And if the Dai Li are able to infiltrate the Earth Kingdom and run it this way, wonder what happens when someone even more evil and someone even more competent is able to go ahead and run this kingdom. Something to think about. I'm in the Sarcastic Geek, and I'll see you in the next episode.